Today's December 20th, 2018. It's been about the fridge since I told them that I've been having problems. So I'm gonna call my landlord Fatima right now.
Hello?
Hi Fatima, it's Victor. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It's been a month now since I told you about the fridge. So I'm wondering what's going on.
What's going on is I don't think there's a major something going on with the fridge from what my husband said. It just makes a little noise.
Well, I told you, I turned it off because it's making too much noise. I can't even sleep. So, I have no fridge for a month now. And your husband has only told me that he will find someone to fix it or replace it. Three
Well,
times.
he's gonna come down and take a look at it. I don't know what happened there. I'll tell him he's gonna come down and take a look at it. Because it's just weird. I thought it's just because it's more than a year. I thought it hasn't been a year, but apparently it's more than a year now. I don't know what's wrong with it after a year. It's not working. It's just so weird. He's gonna come down and take a look at it.
Okay, not tonight because well, I don't want him tonight. But he told me, weeks ago he's gonna have someone look at it at least.
Well, he said there is nothing major going on. It just makes a little noise. Every fridge makes a little noise. I mean, so that's what he said.
I mean, I was here when I showed him the fridge. It was off. I turned it on, and he said that's normal. I said, well, you have to wait until it warms up, and then it continuously buzzes this frequency. So I don't know why he thinks it's not a big deal because he doesn't even know.
Well, then just leave it on so he can hear what kind of noise it's making.
Okay, I will turn it on, and then he can listen to it tomorrow.
Okay then.
Okay, another issue now because of this fridge and the constant noise I have to deal with upstairs. I think we need to talk about rent.
What do you mean talk about rent? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I don't think I should be paying as much.
You know what? Maybe if you want, you can move out. Because I'm really renting it really cheap. I have my sister. She's renting it for 1,300. You want? I can take you and you can take a look at it.
Oh, I know the market in Toronto, and I
Well,
know.
that's fine. If you know the market, you should know that this is the cheapest. If you can find somewhere cheaper, sure, go ahead. I don't care about the contract.
Okay, you also don't care about how much I make a month either. You have my statements of how much I make at work. So if you think
Well,
it's
you knew
okay,
that when you moved in, Victor. When you moved in, you didn't tell me you had a pet. When you were like, I'm open for you. Like, if you want to move out, you have somewhere cheaper. It's fine.
yeah,
Like
well,
when you moved in, you knew, and we told you, you knew how much you were making.
and
And I
you
didn't,
and
I,
you
I
and
I
you
didn't
and
hide
you
anything
and
from
you
you.
brought it.
I told you
Listen,
that we're
listen,
busy. I
listen,
told you that from the
listen,
beginning. I have
listen,
kids.
listen. Can you stop interrupting with me? I've been tolerating since May the
You know
noise.
what? How are you talking to me like this?
How are you? I'm trying to explain to you what I've been dealing with. Okay, not even much more with my life and everything else. I'm just saying to you that waking up almost 80% of the days at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. because of your kids or whatever noise, because you're
You know
tutoring your
what,
son.
Victor? That's the thing. You know what? My mother-in-laws are coming back in a few months. So, you know what, Ashley? Because they cannot live with me, we were planning as soon as your contract is done, I'm going to get them in.
You mean the one? I'm sorry, the ones that were here living in the basement already when they were
Yes,
visiting.
they're coming back in a few months. So, I don't know, maybe May, April, it's whenever I don't know, whenever they can settle their things down. So, it's up to you. You want to stay or you want to go. From the beginning, I didn't hide anything from you.
I remember in the beginning you also said we could talk about rent. I remember in the beginning.
It was 1,050, and I
Yes, and you still said like later on we can talk
You know
about
what? I
rent.
didn't promise you. I said we can't talk, but you never told me you had a cat. You never told me that you know what I'm dealing with. That I have to take the smell. I have to listen
There
to
is no smell, there is no noise, there's no influence at all of this cat who's 18 years old and is barely alive, okay? So please,
Victor. Victor.
do not pretend that
No,
this
I'm
cat
not
is influencing
pretending. If
you.
you don't like the noise, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I cannot just lock my kids' mouth and tell them not to talk.
Well,
Or
I'm not
you know,
saying that. I am not saying that. I'm saying if
well,
this
what can I do? In the morning, they wake up, they come down, they get ready for school.
I understand all that, and I'm not saying to make them quiet. I'm saying that I have to tolerate that, so I think I should pay less rent. That's all I'm.
You don't have to tolerate.
What do you mean? They wake me up. I have to tolerate. I have no choice.
Oh, you don't have to. It's very noisy and you don't like the place. You can always move out. You know, do you know like who knows how my basement is in what condition right now? Do you remember the way that I gave you the basement? Do you think it's like that now with the cat?
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
exactly. You don't know, and you're always assuming the most negative about me. When first I brought the cat,
You
you
know
were
what? I
thinking,
don't know what's wrong. I don't know
why
if
do
you're
you
trying to
interrupt me? Why do you think you can?
attitude. I don't like your temper. These are like it's a basement. This is very normal, and I've never seen like I had every tenant before, and believe it or not, the one that left before you, he called me a month after I put you in. He was asking me if it's still ready that he wants his cousin to move in. Like nobody was like you. Even they knew my kids were smaller. They were making more noise. It's a basement. This is what I told you from the beginning.
Okay, but like, fine. And here's another problem.
It's not like I gotta be looking. We're not doing anything on purpose, but this is how kids are. This is like I cannot like you basically just it's a basement. I cannot just stop moving around. I have 3 kids.
Okay, but I'm not asking you to do anything about the kids. I'm asking you to pay less rent.
You know what? I don't think no, we cannot do anything about that because I'm already giving the cheapest around here. Like go to corner house, the new corner house, and ask them how much they rent their basement. Like really, believe it or not, like this is the cheapest. I'm giving out the cheapest rent.
Yes, there's a lot of poor, desperate people trying to live in this city, and they will pay because there's not enough space. There's a housing crisis. I understand that. I understand you can. I understand that you could probably kick.
I work like a dog. I work like a dog. We're trying to make a living too.
How much is your mortgage? I work in finance.
How much is my mortgage?
Yes.
I don't have to tell you about my mortgage.
Well, then, if you're not going to be transparent with me, okay, and then you know how much I make.
I cannot believe I'm doing this conversation. I'm having this conversation with you.
Well, you don't care about me at all.
No, because you know what?
You only want money. You only want money, it seems. I have problems with the fridge.
Yes, I want money. It's my basement. I'm renting it. Like half of my privacy is gone. I need money. That's why I'm renting it.
What if your privacy is gone? I never bring people here at all, because I don't have any privacy. Because you are above me, and I hear when you're tutoring your son. I hear your whole life up there. I hear the arguments. I don't have any privacy. Don't say to me now. Don't say to me now that I'm affecting your privacy. And you are always interrupting me.
Well, because you saying things that I don't know. At this moment, I don't know if you're yourself that you're talking to me like this. Like
How am I talking to? I'm trying to tell you my problems, and you're saying, well, tough luck, I guess. How do you want me to react? I'm trying to explain problems to you.
Victor, I'm renting a basement, and it's like I'm sorry, I need money. That's why I'm renting it. Otherwise, I would not have rented and give away my privacy. Like.
Do not talk about your privacy, Fatima. I don't affect your privacy. How do I affect your privacy?
By you hearing everything, and I know you're hearing everything. Like that's like it's affecting my privacy, but I still because I need money, I'm renting it, and I'm renting the lowest. Like.
Okay, I understand. I agree with you that the price is low. Okay, but at the same time, you have to understand that the prices in Toronto are crazy in general, right?
But then, what do you want me to do? That it's not my problem. I'm sorry, but.
First of all, just a little bit of respect, okay? I never.
No, I do respect you. I already put down $50 because you had asked me from the
That's not what I'm talking. I'm not even talking about money in the rent. I'm talking about when I'm trying to talk to you. I don't want to be interrupted. Okay. I want to say what I have to say, and then I want to listen to what you have to say, and I want it to be a normal back and forth conversation. Okay. And I don't want any accusations that the cat is having an effect to you or that I'm interfering with your privacy. Because ultimately, Fatima, you can go to a different room in the giant house. Okay. You have a second floor and you have the front half of the house, but you live above me, where the kitchen is and where your living room is. Okay, that's what it is, and I have to deal with that noise. Okay, and here's the thing: I don't make noise for you. And when I did make noise 2 days ago, I was playing music at 7 p.m. I
You
thought,
know what?
this. I just wanted to say what I want to say, please. Okay, I was playing music. Your husband came down and he said you need to turn down the music. Okay, at 7 p.m. Okay, it's a bit ironic to me. So
It's not ironic, Peter, because Victor, this wasn't your first time. It's been almost a month that you've been doing this. And every time you're like, you know what, let's not say anything, let's not say anything, you can listen to music, but not that high.
it's not high to me. Maybe the walls are just thin. Maybe that's the issue, you know?
Well, like, you should have come upstairs and listened to it.
Well, look, 2 days ago was the first time I'm hearing now that you have a problem with the music. This is the first time I'm hearing.
We try not to say anything, Victor, and then it came up to you that the kids were complaining that it's so loud.
Okay, and I turned down the music, right? All you had to do was ask me once, right? Right?
No, because it's something that's very, like,
Okay, but
small. It's
look,
like,
Fatima, you have to talk to me. Like, you have a problem. You had a problem with the music. Your husband came downstairs. He said, "Can you turn it down?" I turned it down. There's no problem now, right?
what do you want me to do, Peter? Victor?
I don't know. I'm just like, look, I will start looking for another place, but it's impossible to find another place in Toronto. I'm stuck here. Okay.
You're not stuck. You're sure if you put in some effort.
It's it's the prices are ridiculous, and you know how
Yeah,
much.
exactly. The prices are ridiculous, and I'm giving the cheapest.
I know, but even at the cheapest now, you know how much I make a month. Okay, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I still don't even have furniture after how many months here. I can't afford anything. Life is hard for me. It's very hard. Okay, so.
It's not easy for any of us. Just because I have a house like this, I
Fatima, I'm not comparing my life to your life and your financial situation to my financial situation. I'm just saying it's very stressful for me being here, living here, and I wish I could find another place that was the same price and the same quality. I wish, okay? But when I have something like a fridge that's not working and I have to turn it off because the noise, I can't sleep at night because of the fridge. I don't have food now, and then I have to go out and eat every time, and I have to spend more for money on the food. So, like, I told you almost a month ago about the fridge, and I spoke to your husband 3 times, and I said, "Here's the fridge," and he said the same thing. It's only a year old. Maybe it's under warranty. I have to see. I find someone to look for it, and now after 3 times, it's still nothing. Not even looked at. Maybe it's even a simple problem he can fix, but he's not even giving any effort to fix something for me. And for me, having no fridge for a month, can you imagine you not having a fridge for no month for a whole family? Can you imagine?
Well, I didn't know you said you turned it off, but then you said you turned it back on, so I thought you still had it.
I only turned it on a couple days ago for him last week just to show him the sound it made. You know.
Well, I'll get him to take a look at it, and then he can call somebody to fix it. I don't know what's wrong with it.
I don't know either. And you know me, I'm pretty good with my hands with fixing things. So, I don't want to risk trying to fix it because I don't really know. So that's
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's gonna come down and take a look at it tomorrow, and then we'll go from there tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know.
okay. And another thing, you're scaring me now, saying that your parents are coming back and they're gonna take over here, and kick me out or something. What's going on?
Well, what's going going on is I'm not sure, but it depends how they do set up their things. I don't know. They said they might come back, so well, we don't know 100% what's going on too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get someone to come down and take a look at it.
Okay. All right, Fatima.
Okay then.
Bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
God, I'm just so goddamn tired. I'm tired of this life. Yeah, the only one problem Fatima has was when I brought the cat in. She thought I didn't have a cat. And she made a huge deal about the smell, about the fur and all that. I mean, I asked her, she's ignorant of cats. She's like, yeah, I don't know anything. But my friend says, blah, blah, blah. She's just, you can see her logic when she wants to argue. She'll come up with whatever. Oh, another issue I can bring up is the heat. You turn down the heat